Welcome to this episode of Thursday Space. It has been almost a month since I saw you last. You saw me last. And we are gonna talk today about something so interesting, which probably 20 years ago, nobody even would talk about. 15 years ago, people were just wondering what to do about. 10 years ago, I know a couple of people who had actually had IVFs in the UAE, and it was still done in a very particular way. So what we have now is a full-fledged law, not necessarily the law, but an amendment to the law. So how did the legislator in the UAE go about it? In 2019, Federal Law number 7 allowed IVFs in the country and had provisions that at least constrained some prohibitive measures at that point. Now, the latest law, which is 17 of 2023, it's an amendment in a federal decree, and it is now allowing what it used to be prohibitive measures outlined in 7 of 2019, specifically in Article 9.3. Now, what does it mean to have a reproductive treatment option? First of all, previously, non-married people could not have the option of reproductive treatments in the UAE. Now, it is allowed for non-married as long as they are non-Muslims. And what used to be also something prohibited now is allowed, which I may say from my follow-up on IVF, treatment options, disputes when it comes to certain options in reproductive treatment and surrogacy, that now there is hope that surrogacy will be introduced as a law in the UAE. So what are the criteria for eligibility if you're married? First of all, the couple has been trying to get pregnant for at least 1 year, 12 months. The couple has been diagnosed with infertility, male infertility, woman infertility, whatever the reason may be. Both the husband and wife have consented to do IVF treatment. The couple is officially married and has the official marriage certificate. The couple has a document from a physician certifying that alternative reproductive treatment is not dangerous, neither for the wife nor for the fetus. As for unmarried couples, they should provide a declaration specifying which one of them will establish the child's parentage. This declaration requires approval by the relevant authority in one of the parents' country of nationality and the child's anticipated citizenship. This development allows for mothers now to be the sole parent listed on a child's birth certificate. Remember, this was not allowed previously. There are yet certain restrictions to be warned against, such as the use of a sperm or egg donor as a form of medically assisted reproduction, as stated in Article 9, where uniting a sperm taken from the husband with an ovum taken from a wife, a woman, other than the wife, and inseminating an ovum taken from the wife with sperm taken from a husband, a man, other than her husband, are mainly prohibited. Remember when I say here, wife and husband, they're not necessarily accurate, because unmarried couples can also have these treatments. The UAE legislator has initiated legal developments for non-Muslims, particularly those facing fertility issues, by providing alternative reproduction methods such as IVF. the UAE also has taken an initial step to possibly allow for the future advancement of surrogacy in the country. Since I have been involved in the first ever surrogacy dispute in the UAE, as a lawyer, as a counsel at that time, in that case for the father of the child, I have to say that surrogacy, if introduced by a law in the UAE, will have to take into consideration many experiences of other legislators in many countries that have introduced surrogacy in the last 20 years. But I'm hoping for the best. For the end of this episode of Thursday Space, I hope you find it useful, beneficial, and I look forward to seeing you next month.